It's time now for Coffee with Coach, presented by Duncan. Joined alongside me, as he is every week, is the head coach of the men's hockey team, Coach Leaman. Coach, wild weekend out in Minnesota. We'll go game by game because a lot seemed to happen. Let's talk about Friday night's game. You find yourselves down 2 goals going into the third period. Your team is able to force a tie. What'd you see from Friday night's game?
Bad officiating. Well, the first goal hit their bench and the referees missed it. And then there were, some questionable things throughout the game. That's why I really like the team, to be able to kind of keep going through that and come back. And I was really happy with them. The guys, I thought they stepped up. 5-on-5, we only gave up 10 shots on goal, and we had 30. So I liked our game. Hit a crossbar in overtime. Disappointing we didn't get the W, but overall, like the guys came back with a really good game Saturday.
Yeah, speaking of Saturday, you jump out the gate, score a goal early on in the first period. Looks like you're going to have that lead going into intermission. Things tilt towards the Tommies there. Then you have this wild comeback in the second period. Coach, was there anything said on the bench or in intermission that helped you guys bring back?
Not really. It was mostly the guys. We had a meeting in the morning and kind of talk about the situation and stuff, and I thought the guys really took it upon themselves. That fourth, what's on our depth chart as our fourth line with Kivioja and Clint Levens and Bo Jelsma. That line's been really productive for us. And I think that's a line that's kind of been leading us by playing the right way and being a heavy line. And I think they've scored every game except for 2 this year. And so that's why we started them. And they came out, they had a great first shift, they scored. They got another goal throughout the game. But we were down 4-1 in the game. 3 shots in a row went in our net. That happens sometimes. But the guys pulled up their boots and got to work, and I thought we played some of our best hockey from that point forward. So it was really an encouraging thing for us, and for us to do it on the road and have some fun, and bond a little bit. That was really important for us.
Yeah, speaking of that, Coach, what are you hoping the team takes away from that series, big picture, as we move into hockey season?
Well, I mean, we the staff's really been pushing for us to get to our identity, and we've seen it in flashes, and we've seen it after a loss, because then the guys are really, but I thought after they scored that fourth goal, there was no question how we were going to play, and it wasn't really coming from us. It was I think they took it upon themselves to all start to kind of play into our identity. We started getting pucks and men to the net. Every guy was working back hard. Every guy was finishing hits. It was just, we became a really tough team to play against. And I thought, the best thing was it was 5 guys out there working. It was like they were working as a unit all the time. So I was, hopefully that's what we take forward, this is who we need to be. Now, it's not that easy, I mean, I think, our first half is going to be keep trying to find this identity and keep teaching them how to work and keep teaching them, what the important things are at this level. So, but, it was a good sign, and now we come into a big league weekend.
Absolutely, and this weekend, your Start Hockey's play, you finally come home after 2 weeks away. Riverhawks coming off a weekend where they swept Mercyhurst. What have you seen from them?
Typical, Lowell team, big, heavy, get to the net well, hard to play against. It's going to be a great series. And this is where we need kind of our older guys to, kind of get that across to our players, how important Hockey East games are, how tight they usually are, how highly contested they are.
And Friday night's Halloween. I always like to ask this every year. Coach, the boys, what are the plans for Halloween? At least from your viewpoint. What have you
I don't
seen?
think they're coming to the game, unfortunately. My oldest might be coming to the game. But I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of our fans, hopefully in costumes at the game. So I know it's a tough night to have a hockey game, but it can also be a great night to have a hockey game. So we're hoping that we see a lot of our fans here.
Absolutely. Follow the team on social media. You can see all the stuff going on here Friday night, 7 p.m. against UMass Lowell Riverhawks before the team heads on the road Saturday at 5 p.m. Coach, thank you so much. Best of luck.
No problem.